Assalamu alaikum. My name is Malik Hassan, and currently I am doing my mechatronics degree from Air University Islamabad campus. And today the topic of my video is my computer programming project, which is based on the smart entry system of cars and other vehicles. So, in my project, I have linked ESP32 dev module kit with my code and the Excel sheet with that. So when the ESP is connected, only then the output will be shown. If the ESP is not connected, then the output will be displayed as ESP not connected. And also with that, I have connected my Excel sheet to the code. So when I will update or I want to enter some entries, it will be updated in the Excel sheet. So let's get the overview of that. So this project is a smart parking system developed in the C++ language. It stores parking record in a CSV database file, as I have told you, known to be as Excel sheet. And also I have connected it with the ESP32 microcontroller through serial communication. The system can add, search, update, and display parking records. So let's get started. So let's go on the code. So basically this is the code. So I will step by step explain you the code. So let's talk about the header files. So this header file is the hashtag include iostream, which is used for the input and output of the code, and the second header file fstream, which is used for the reading and writing of files, and the hashtag include stream is used for the splitting CSV data, and the other one hashtag include string. It will handle the strings in the code, and windows.h, it will communicate with the ESP32 kit. It will receive the signal from the ESP32, and C string is used for the character array functions. So on the other hand, let's get started. So what is the struct record? This structure represents the parking record. It contains the spot ID, vehicle number, vehicle type, and the owner name with the other one status. The status will be shown as in and out. After that, uh, we will talk about the database initialization. So what is the purpose of this database? The function will check whether the CSV data file exists or not. If I want to explain this, I will say that the add program startup, the system check if parking database is available. So after that, this whole thing is all about the initializing the database. After that, we talk about the check unique ID. So what is the purpose of this code which I have written here? So the purpose of this is this function prevents duplicate parking IDs. Uh, so sorry for the interruption of the video. So after that, I was checking the unique ID. So what is the purpose of that? The function will duplicate parking IDs when I will update in it in the output. So in the working, it opens the CSV file, read the record, and it will compare the IDs with that which I will enter in the output, and returns false if duplicate exists. So if I give you an overview, it will say that before adding a new record, the system verifies that the spot ID is unique, which means that it is present or not. After that, the add record function, uh, I will go to an add record function. So in this add record function, basically this one, 64 to 73 line. In this function, if I told you the purpose of this, it will adds new parking data into the CSV file when I will enter the command of entering the new data into the file. It will execute the function and link it into the Excel sheet, and when I will give the data to in the output, it will automatically updates it in the Excel sheet. The function stores a new parking record permanently in the database of the Excel sheet. After that, if I go to the search by ID, basically this one, search by ID. So what is happening in this whole thing? I will give an overview. So first, what is the purpose of this code? This whole code. So the purpose of this whole code it is that it will search the parking or record using spot ID. So when I want to search any record of particular person. So I will give the spot ID into the output, and it will automatically read the file into the Excel sheet and give me the output. But if the spot ID is not present, it will display on the screen that record not found. So how does it work? It reads file line by line and extracts the first value ID, basically which is the user ID of that particular person, and compare it with the input which I have given to the function of the code. After that, I go to the this is basically record found, record not found, which I have told you that if the user ID which I have entered is present in the Excel sheet, it will display the uh, record in front of me, and after that, the line will be displayed as record found. If not, uh, I mean that if the record is not present in that file, it will display on the screen that record not found. After that, I go to the update record. What is the main function of this code which is present after this line? This is basically the update of the code. So basically, what is the purpose of this code is that it updates an existing record. So basically, when the record is present in the Excel sheet, and I want to update the record, I will search it by ID, and after when I will search the record, it will ask for the update what I have to update in the output, and I will. After that, giving the ID, I will update the records as if I want to change the vehicle number or vehicle owner's name. and or if I want to the change the status as a entry and exit in and out, I can change it easily using this function of the code, in which I've used that string files. As you can see that if statements, if else statements, this whole code will function like that. And to update the data, the program creates the temporary file and replaces the old database safely without any hesitation. After that, I go to the display all records function. What is the main purpose of that? So in the display all record function, display every parking record stored in the database. It will automatically, when I check or give output, if I can say that it is the 5 number is allotted to this in the output, I will automatically write 5 for the display all records, and it will read the all records from the CSV file, which is known to be as an Excel file, and it will display all the records which are present in the Excel file on the output of the screen. And the Excel file reference I have given here, you can see that parking underscore database 1 CSV. This is my file name of the Excel sheet. After that, it will display all the records. And the most important thing of the code, without that the code will not execute, is the check the ESP32 connection. So basically, what is the purpose of this function? This is one of the most important parts in the code. Without this, the code, if the ESP is not connected, the output will not be shown. So the important concept you should know is that I have initialized the COM4 of the ESP32, which I have see that updated here. Right now the ESP is not connected here, so when I will display the output, I will show you the ESP32 connection, how I have set up the COM4 and ESP32 to the. This is basically the Arduino ID, which is used to, if I can say that, to program an ESP32 or link an ESP32 with the C++ code. So what basically it does is that it the COM4, it will communicate to the ESP32, which I have coded it into the Arduino IDE software, and it will it is used to open the serial communication. And I have 1 minute. Uh, uh, I have defined the communication speed here. As you can see that CBR 115200. Uh, it will communicate. This is basically the communication speed which will communicate to the ESP32. After that, it will send command to the ESP32 and reads the response. Here is the right file. Right file. The right file will basically send command to the ESP32, and the read file reads the response from the ESP32 microcontroller. After that, the function establish a serial communication between the computer and ESP32 using the COM4 port, as I have told you above, which I have initialized the COM4 port. After that, the so basically when the ESP is not connected to that, I can say that the computer, it will show that the ESP not connected, and the output will not display to the screen. And if the time is out, if I can say that the connection is not strongly established, it will not execute, and the display screen will show as the connection timeout. So if I can say what the write file will do is that the write file will send the command to the ESP32, and the read file will read the response of the ESP32, is it connected or not. Get the key from the ESP32. After getting the key, it will show that the all connections has established, and the code will run as it is, and the display will be shown on the screen. After that, the login system will be shown on the screen as an output, and what it will display as the login by the username and password. So it will ask for the username, which I have initialized here as SN in the code, and the password, which is set to be as 2501522 as my roll number, and which I have initialized here. So after that, the it will display as a screen on the screen as a login successful, and after that the code will execute for the output, and this is the system uses the username for the authentication for the secure process. This is basically used so that only the user should execute the code and search for the entries for the security process. After that, we talk about the main function of the code. In this function, this is the heart of the program. So it basically what does it does it checks the ESP32 connection as I have initialized here, and if the ESP is connected, it will show that ESP connected, and if the ESP is not connected, it will show on the screen that ESP32 not connected, and after that in the next line slash n indicates that the other line will execute on the next line, and on the next line it will display that program cannot execute. After that the system will pause and the output will not be shown, but if the ESP is connected, it will show that ESP is connected. And where here initializing the database, I have initialized the database here, and after that the display menu repeatedly using the loop which I have initialized here. In this, I have choose the first option as add records, second option search record manually, third option search record by using ESP32 key, fourth option is update record, and fifth option is display all records, which will read the all record from the Excel sheet and display it in as an output. And if I want to update and record, I will choose the fourth option to update the record. And if I have to search the record by using the ESP32, I will choose the third option. And if I want to search record manually, I will choose the second option, and if I want to update or add and record, I will choose the first option. But if I don't want anything, I will choose the sixth option to exit the code. So after when this do loop execute, it will first ask for the enter choice. After that, I will enter these choices which I want to execute in front of this. After that, it will execute the function and display record according to my choice. After that, the I've used the string IDs, which will read the ID from the Excel sheet, vehicle number, type, which will ask if I want to update the record, owner's name, and the status, whether it is entering or exiting. How I can get it into this by entering the spot ID of that person, as I have initialized a P001, and all the IDs are in the Excel sheet are listed like this. If I can say that other IDs are listed like P0037, P037, like this. So after that, it will create the serial communication. It will read the file and connect the ESP32 with the code, and after that it will display ask from the user entering the vehicle number, vehicle type, whether it is car, rickshaw, or something like that. After that, the owner's name and the status of the vehicle, whether it is entering or exiting. I will enter as, if it is entering, I will enter as in, and if it is exiting, I will enter as out. After that, the search manual, it will search the record from the Excel sheet which I have searched by when this sentence displays on the screen as enter the spot ID. So when I will enter the spot ID, the record will be shown on the screen. After that, search by using ESP32 function. It will search the record by using ESP32 function. So when it will receive the ID, don't receive the ID, it will display as failed to receive ID from ESP32. But if it will receive the ID from the Excel sheet, it will display the receive from ESP32, and it will give me the output of that particular ID or person. After that, if I want to update the record, so what it will ask for the spot ID of that vehicle, which are listed as P001 or P00 up to so on. It will also ask for the new vehicle number, vehicle type, new owner name, and the new status of that vehicle. After that, it will display as on the screen if the I have entered the correct ID. But if I have the ID is not present, it will show as an invalid choice. After that, the end of the program, when I will exit the program, will be this sentence will be shown in the next line as program terminated successfully, and the return zero indicates that the program returns to the zero function, or returns to the start of the function. So this is the Arduino software which is used to set up an ESP32 and do coding in the ESP32. What basically does is that this Arduino ESP32, the whole code is responsible for communication outside of your smart parking system, and it connects the ESP32 with the C++ desktop application using the serial communication as I have told in the code previously. After that, it connects the ESP32 with your C++ desktop application using the serial communication. So I can say that this ESP32 code handles the serial communication between the microcontroller and the C++ smart parking system. It receives commands from the computer and sends parking IDs or connection processes. So what does it do is that the string parking ID, what is the purpose of that is the variable stored the parking spot ID. Right now the default value is P001. This variable stored the current parking ID that will be sent to the computer whenever requested. After that, the setup function, the void setup. The function runs only once when ESP start. After that, the serial begins. It starts serial communication between ESP32 and computer. The important concept in this is the band rate, which must be the band rate in your C++ program. As I have told you before, if it does not match the C++ code which I have and the band rate in the C++ code, the ESP will not be connected to the code of the file handling. After that, the serial communication is initialized at 11.52200 band rate for the data transfer between the ESP32 and the desktop application. After that, I have initialized the delay of 3000. It will wait for basically it will wait for 3 seconds before the communication start. ESP32 usually reset the COM port opens. This delay gives the board enough time to initialize properly. A small delay is added to stabilize the ESP32 before connection begins. After that, it will show that the ESP32 reading message. It will send startup confirmation to the computer. This message confirms the ESP32 has started successfully. After that, the while do function, which I have initialized here. This function runs continuously forever until the program's end. After that, the checking the incoming data. I have initialized the this function if using the if statement. It checks whether the computer has sent any command to the ESP32 microcontroller. After that, the read command, which I have initialized here. The read command, what is the purpose of that? It reads incoming command until the user have entered to the new line. Example command as it sends the key check IDs. After that, the trim command. It removes the unnecessary spaces or new line characters. It trims the function, cleans the received command before processing. After that, the send key command. What computer sends is the key. ESP32 returns the parking IDs. When the desktop application requests a key, ESP32 sends the current parking ID. After that, the check ID command here, which is initialized using the else if statement. Yeah, it checks the ESP32 is connected properly or not. If not, it will in the output of C++, it will show that the ESP32 is not connected. After that, the set ID command, which is initialized here. This is a very important feature. It will set the IDs, extract the new IDs from the Excel sheet and stores remaining text. After that, the parking trim, it will remove the spaces, extra spaces, and this line, these two lines. What does it does is that this feature allows the computer to dynamically change the parking ID stored inside the ESP32. After that, the this statement, what does it do is that it handles unknown commands safely. If an unsupported command is received, ESP32 returns a error message. What is the main concept of this code is that the code works like a serial command server. The PC sends command, ESP32 responds according to the command. Now I will show you the Excel sheet file handling project. So in this project you have to set all the files into the one folder. All files should be in the one folder so that the code can execute easily by reading the files. If the files are not present in the one folder, it might give you error while executing the code. This is the Excel sheet which I have made. In this, there are the spot IDs which I have told you the vehicle number of the vehicle type. These are entered here. The owner's name and the status of the owner. The if it is entering here will be written as in, and if it is exiting it will be written as out. Now I will set up the ESP32. As I have programmed the ESP32 before and the whole setup is done, I will explain you step by step. So while setting up the ESP32, you will go to, if the ESP32 uh, modules are not present here, we will go to the board manager. You have to install this one Arduino AVR boards so that the your ESP32 model should be shown, and after that you have to install this one ESP32 by Expressive Systems. I've installed these two before. After that you will go to the tools and select the port. As I have initialized COM4 in the ports, and my ESP32 is also connected to the COM4. After, if you don't know the port, you will go to the you will search your device manager. In the device manager, here it will be shown the port where it is present. These are the ports in my. It is shown as COM3 and COM4. I have connected to the COM4. After that, you will go to the tools. You have selected the COM4 and the board. Here it will be shown as ESP32. These are the ESP32 models. All the models are shown here. In my case, this is ESP32 dev module. I selected this one, and after setting up this model will be highlighted in this way: ESP32 dev module on the Arduino IDE. After that, the ESP32 connection is made. You will go to the C++ program, and now I will run the program. If I will disconnect the ESP32, it will show that the ESP32 not connected program will not execute further. But if the ESP32 is connected and I will run the program, it will check the ESP32 status for 3 seconds, and after that it will display the program. I will enter the username I have initialized in the code and the password, which is my roll number. After that, the program says that the login successful, and these things I can search, which are displayed on the screen. If I want to search the record, I will select to enter which port ID I have to uh, check is P002. The record will be shown on the screen as the number plate vehicle's ID, what is the name of the vehicle, vehicle owner's name, and the status, whether it is in or out. After that, if I want to uh, update the record for, you can see that Ahmed out. If I want to update the record, I will select for spot ID as I above mentioned as P002. It will ask for the new vehicle number. I can enter as DFG98. After that, it will ask for the new vehicle type. I can name it as Audi. Owner name Saf, and the status is in. So it says that the record is updated successfully. So let's check in the Excel sheet. I go to the Excel sheet and reopen the Excel sheet. Reopen the Excel sheet. This is showing some error in that, so I will close the program manager, and after that I will go to the this is the database. So you can see that it has updated P002 as DFG, the vehicle's number, vehicle type, and the owner status, owner name as SAF, and the status of the vehicle in. So this will automatically updates in this Excel sheet. After that, if I run the code again for the other one, it is taking some time. It will check the ESP32 connection for 3 seconds. After that, I can enter. It will show me the error because I have entered the owner name wrong. Program executed successfully. After that, if I want to add record, P198, P198, vehicle number DGF/90, vehicle type, okay. Oh. So here I have not entered the owner name and status, so I will update the record as I will enter 4 and I will enter the IDP 198, vehicle number as DGF/90, vehicle type Suzuki, owner's name as Harris, and the status is out. So the record is updated successfully. Let's check it into that Excel sheet. I will go to the Excel sheet. Go Excel sheet. It is showing me the error. Oh, wait a minute. I will close the program. I will go to the CPU file handling. I will restart it from here. CPU file handling. The ESP was not connected, so that's why this CSV file was not shown. I will again do that. Lesson 501522. So the other program is display all record. It will display all records. So in this record, you can say that the I have entered record is updated here. There is some issue that the CSV file is not shown in the library. So I have choose the display all records to show you the option. After that, if you want to add record, after that if you want to exit the program, you will choose 6 and the program will end it and it will show that the program will has terminated successfully. So I can see if the is shown. Wait for a minute. Showing some error. So here it is shown the status I have added to the program. The Excel sheet is opened and the P198 status, where it is entered as P198, the vehicle number, vehicle type is Suzuki, and vehicle owner Harris, and the status is out. So, I've shown you all the output and the status updated. And if I can conclude it, I can say that the smart parking system demonstrated the integration of software and hardware in C++ by integrating the ESP32 dev kit with the program. The project include the authentication, file handling, serial communication, and a real-time parking management. So this is my computer programming project using C++ of smart parking system. I will update the link in the description, so you can I will give the GitHub link in the description, so you can get the code and source files I have uploaded in the GitHub, so you can get it from that. So thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.